Good morning, guys. There's an email going around. It is still pictures. It's not video, so it's not on YouTube. But it's of a cow attacking a bear. It's a field of cows, and the bear is approaching the cows. And it's not a great big bear. It's just a little black bear. But one of those cows, boy, she lowers her head, no horns, and takes off and just punches him to the ground and starts stomping on him, hopping on him, and it's a series of still pictures. Then another cow joins in, and they are all over this bear. It finally runs off. It's got to be crippled up. It may have killed it because cows are heavy, and they were just stomping the living crap out of him. And people are amazed by this, and some people don't believe it. Well, fact of the matter is, if you've never spent time with cows, like I have, then you just don't know. Back in Texas, we had a very small place. We only had a few acres, but we had 5 cows and a bull, and we would raise 5 calves every year and take them to market. And we were doing okay with it. Now, on a big ranch, all of these cows are nothing but a number. But to us, when it's only 5 cows and a bull and you're there with them every day, I'm telling you something, they have personalities. You get to know those personalities. They have attitudes. They babysit for one another. I'm not joking. You've got 5 baby calves now, and they're up running around. One cow will stay with these calves while the other 4 are out here grazing in the best spot. Then she will come over, and one of them will come over and take her place so she can go join them. And that is common. That's an everyday thing. They're not just stupid, dumb animals. And I had one that, bless her heart, every time I was out there, she would come up and start rubbing me with her head, wanting to be scratched. We reached the point that feed had gone up so much where I used to be paying $10, $15 for a roll of hay. It went up to 40-something, and suddenly it's costing me more to feed them than I could get from the little ones, and so it was just stupid to keep those big pets, and we had to sell them. Went out there to round them up and loading them in the trailer, and they couldn't understand what was going on. Oh, I want to back up just a little bit. When you sell those calves, those baby calves, then you have a couple of miserable days, 3 or 4 actually, because those poor old cows walk the fence line just bawling all day and all night looking for those calves. Now that's sad. But the time came that we had to sell the cows themselves and load them on the trailer. I had one that, man, she didn't want to go. She would start walking up in there and just back up and look at me like, what the hell's going on? You know, this ain't right. And I had to use the cattle prod, and shock her to get her in there. And I'll tell you something, it kind of broke my heart. It really did, to take them to market. It was a bad experience. I'm going to tell you something. When the big rancher and all these cows are just numbers is one thing, but when you just got a few, ain't no way I could eat one of them cows. They're all named. Yeah, my wife names the babies as soon as they hit the ground. I mean, come on. Don't get me wrong, I love steak. I love beef. But if you think they're just stupid, dumb, brainless animals, you just ain't spent time with them. Simple.